onto the session. So today's agenda is, we are going to be understanding the basics of multi-channel and why multi-channel plays an important role at this point of time, and how you can implement multi-channel with Zoho. So majority of the users will be having Zoho One or Zoho Commerce. So inventory is like a great tool that is going to help you set this up. And the demo is like 10 minutes. It probably would have taken Salman half an hour to set up around 10 to 12 products. So it is an extremely easy thing for you to get started with, as well as the prerequisites and a demo. So it's going to be there's not going to be a lot of content today. It's all about helping you set up a multi-channel solution. So before we get into the solution, this is a data that I found extremely interesting. A person who's selling on two marketplaces, not even two marketplaces, it could be your own store as well as a marketplace. It could be your retail store plus a marketplace, or any combination. If you're selling in more than one place, you are going to be generating 190% revenue. Sorry, 190% more revenue. So that is, everybody wants more revenue. So that is why we felt like we had to have this session to help our customers. So what is multi-channel selling? So multi-channel selling is the practice of selling products on more than one channel. So this is pretty obvious, is pretty straightforward. But why do we want to do it? Yes, more revenue is there, but but there is more to it, because plenty of times I have a few statistics right here that says a lot of people, Google, people say people go to Google or any of the search engine to find about products, but people are actually, as you can see, 46.7% of people are going into marketplaces like Amazon or eBay or Etsy to find products that they want to buy. So if you are not there in those marketplaces, you could be missing out on being found by those people. So that is why being available on marketplace is extremely important for your brand. And another great statistic that I found is that customers, you are a new brand, as you grow, you could be probably having a physical business, and when you go online, there are a array of a lot of people who are not going to know about your brand, and they will be hesitant to make a purchase. But if you are on Amazon and you have a lot of reviews around your product that talks about how great your product is, people are going to be intrigued, and they want to buy your product. So that is so the importance lies there, because people, the trust builds on when you are in marketplaces and other people have tried your product. So that is why when you are starting out, you're new into the online field, being available in marketplace becomes important. As well as there's another statistic that says 87% of customers want consistent experience against all shopping channels, and that is why multi-channel becomes extremely important. I'm going to go back and again talk about the customer experience that I've mentioned here. That says, so imagine you are selling on multiple platforms, but they are not talking with each other. So you have your own online store and you're selling on Amazon, and apparently, let's just take you have 10 t-shirts, and in Amazon somebody comes and buys 5 t-shirts, or somebody wants to they're probably printing it out for a party. They bought 10 of your products, and you haven't manually updated your inventory, and then somebody comes and tries purchasing it on your very own website, and then you actually have to call back the person who has placed an order on your website and tell them, sorry, the product is not available. But according to the customer, when he was buying the product was available. So the customer is not going to come back to you. And when it happens on your own website, it becomes a negative experience, and the customer is not going to come back to your store. So at that point, this particular customer can go and become your loyal customer, but it is all down the drain because of that one tiny thing, that your platforms are not talking to each other. And that is what inventory does for us. It basically connects all the platform and keeps a unified inventory. And Salman was just showing the platform to me, and it is amazing. You're gonna love it. So multi-channel solution with Zoho looks like this. So it's basically what I said. So inventory is going to be a central thing where you can today we are going to be only talking about Amazon and Zoho Commerce. But ideally, it's the same process. You can replicate it and connect it with eBay or Etsy as well. So So before you get started, you should ideally have an Amazon Marketplace account, and right now with inventory, you should set up your store in Amazon, and from Amazon connect it to inventory. So once your Amazon is set up, everything is then automated from that point on. So I'm just going to we are just going to get into the demo right away. Salman, are you with me? You're awfully quiet.
Yeah, Kritika. So I'm here.
One
Hello,
second.
everybody.
One second. I'll just share. I'll just give you the controls so people can see you.
Sure.
Okay.
Hello, all. Yeah, my name is Salman. So I'm from the Zoho Inventory team. I work with the marketing. So I'll be showing you how Zoho Inventory works along with Amazon.com or Amazon.ca to help you integrate your stores and push your products across, sell it online on multiple channels, including commerce, inventory. You can also connect you can use the same procedure to connect your store with your ebay.com or etsy.com. So you can push your products across all these different stores at the same time. So I'm going to share a video here. So since this is going to be uh, a little bit of a lengthy procedure to have the sync done, I have recorded in a video and cut it short so that it'd be easy for you to understand it in like less than 10 minutes. So I hope you can see my video here. I'm just going to go ahead and play it. So that will show
We can
you.
see it. We can see it. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
perfect. Good to go.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to go ahead and play it, and I'll be explaining the process. So here, this in the dashboard of Zoho Inventory, you can go to the settings, warehouses, and enable the multiple warehouse. So this is basically because we have an integration with Amazon FBA that's fulfilled by Amazon. So a fulfilled by Amazon warehouses can be set up separately into one of the specific warehouses you have in Zoho Inventory. So this will help you hold the stock. You can track your stock available in these particular warehouses and manage the inventory accordingly. So you can have one of the warehouses set for your MFN accounts, MFN products, and the other one for your FBA products. We also have a functionality where you can link both these listings if you are selling the same product in multiple, both these channels, that is MFN and FBA, you can do that as well. So let's have a look at how to set up, let's have a look at the way you can set up a warehouse and have that tagged along with your Amazon account. So we can fill in all the details. You can save it. Now we have two warehouses here. One is my primary and the second one is my secondary warehouse, which is the California warehouse. So I'm just going to go ahead, set up my marketplace integration with Amazon here. So I'll click on setup. All I have to do is go to my Amazon Seller Central account. Click on manage your apps. So I'll be clicking on authorize new developer. So this will help me to find my token. So there'll be an MWS token. So this MWS token can be generated like this. All you have to do is just copy and paste this information available. Agree to the terms, click next. Now, once you connect, you'd be able to generate your seller ID as well as your MWS auth token. So you can copy this seller ID and the MWS auth token and just paste it over here. So that's my seller ID, which I'd be copying and pasting over here. So now, since we have integrated this account with Amazon.com and .ca, we'll have the marketplace IDs for both of them showing up over here. However, you cannot integrate both the accounts together. So you'll have to create two separate organizations, one for Canada and one for US separately. So now, so that we have connected it and we haven't started any sync as of now. So we'll be just setting up the basic warehouses, that is your MFN warehouse in this case over here. So I'm just going to enable it. I can select which is going to be the MFN warehouse. Now, if I scroll down, all right, so I just initiated the sync process for the products. So the sync process for the products can be will automatically start in 30 minutes, or else you can manually override and initiate the sync process. So the initial process, I would always suggest you to go with the sync process on the products. It will bring in all the Amazon listings from Amazon and push it into Zoho Inventory, which you can later link with the existing listings. Or if you want to confirm them and create new listings, it will just copy that details from your Amazon account and just create that listing. So now you can see that the FBA is available, but however, it's in a beta version. So now if I go to my manage inventory in my FBA account, sorry, my MFN and FBA account that is in my Amazon Seller Central, I'll be able to see all the stocks and everything. So those were the products that I had in my inventory in my Amazon Seller Central, and this is what came through. So all those listings, whichever are active, will come in to my system. So I can either confirm them using the confirm button, or else if I want to update any information such as sales price, which I would like to independently keep in my Zoho inventory account for, say, for my online store, sorry, for my direct sales in my store or something, I can do that. Or if I would like to connect it or link it with a selected item already available in my system, I can just go ahead, click that button, and link it with an existing item. Right? So that is the merging option available. So I have done this for a few products like this. So you can also bulk confirm the items. So you can just click on all confirm all items together. So we'll have a checkbox on the top left where you can click on it and you can select all these multiple items together and confirm it together if you are sure about all your product listings and if they are new, of course. So you can see that the sync is in progress. So now, if you click on this button, I can select the periodical sync from, so that periodical sync can be set somewhere between 30 minutes to 4 hours. So based on that, every 30 minutes or 4 hours or 2.5 hours, whatever you set accordingly, it will run the sync and fetch in the products, and it will link the products, or it will bring in the sales orders accordingly. So if you have any questions in between, you can just go ahead and post them over there. Bijoy will be taking up questions. So we have Bijoy from the support team available. Well, I believe you should be familiar with him. His name is Percy.
I mean, a lot of questions are coming in, and Vijay is like acing them.
I was expecting that, of course. So what we are showing here is how we can create a purchase order and convert them into the available stock. So this stock updates will be pushed automatically to the Amazon listings. So you don't have to do anything for the stock updates. All you have to do is just whenever you make a purchase on your inventory system, since that warehouse is being tied to, so that is, which warehouse is being tied to your MFN listing or your Amazon FBA. So according to the purchase, it will automatically update the stock availability from that particular warehouse to the respective listing is available in your Amazon account. So that is actually a receipt creation that I'm doing from my purchase order module. And I will be converting this purchase order into a bill, which will increase my accounting stock. And so here, my stock updates are based on my accounting stock, that is based on my bills and invoices. So you can see that my products stock just went to 20, and I already have a sales order that came in for 2 units over here, which came in after that 20 came up. So basically, that inventory will go down by 2 units and will be updated by that 18 over there, because 20 minus 2 makes it 18 over there. So this would be my inbound stock. So anything available. So if you see here, these products available here in my fulfilled by Amazon listings are actually not available because they're out of stock. And so I'm just bringing in some shipments, which is showing me my inbound stock availability. So that is about the setup. So I showed it to you in like a 9-minute video, but it wouldn't. Trust me, it doesn't take more than 25 minutes to set up the whole inventory for you with Zoho Inventory and Amazon.com or Amazon.ca, or even if it is Amazon.uk. So the only difference between Amazon.ca and Amazon.com is that we have Fulfilled by Amazon availability, and it supports this listing in Zoho Inventory's Amazon.com. So we will be looking into how this listings can be directly applied onto your to your Zoho Commerce account. That is your online store. So now I will just show you how to just simply switch it on to your Zoho Commerce account. I'm just going to share my screen here. So we'll look into that in a live scenario.
Salman, there's one question that came up in the
Sure.
chat. So he wanted to know about Magento integration, but Vijay already told it's possible. He asked Cloud Connector. Does Cloud Connector work with the inventory, or how does it work?
Of course. Yeah, you can try that out.
All right.
Sure. And we do have a couple of other connectors as well. We will take those questions after this session.
Yep.
So we will be looking at how you can push your products from your Zoho inventory to your Zoho Commerce account right now. So let's finish up that. I believe a lot of people are waiting for that for that particular feature, to see that.
Yeah.
So let's finish that up really quick. So this is my particular product, which is available. So you can see the same listings available in my product availability in my Zoho Commerce account. So going to my store here, I can see this product available over here. So you can't see the rest of the products available here, right? So in the same account which we just went through in my video, you can see that these listings are actually connected to Amazon.us and Zoho Commerce. And you can see the relevant SKUs. So if you have a different SKU, it will of course show you the difference in that SKU as well. Now we are looking to push this product from my Zoho inventory to Amazon.us and the Zoho Commerce. So Amazon.us is already integrated. Now in Zoho Commerce, I have it in a different SKU, so it just shows you the difference. So by default, it is already made available in Zoho Commerce. All you have to do is just click on the button available here. So I'm just going to go ahead, go to this listing. So this is how you switch it on. Similarly, I can go back to my other product. There's a banana cons, so it's switched on. Now the third listing. All I have to do here is I have the products availability, everything. I have tracked inventory. So this product also came in from my Amazon listing. All I'm going to do is just show in store. click on save. So it just updates the listing. And if I go back over here, oh, sorry. So I have to click on publish. So once I click on publish, I can go back, just refresh my store. And there you go. So I don't have any inventory against this product, so it's just showing me out of stock. So if I had an inventory on this particular product, if I purchase it on my Zoho inventory using the purchase order module, or if I directly create a bill, if I made any stock adjustments, it just bring in that stock, and I'll have to just allow my customers to place orders over here. So in Amazon, if you want to control your stocks, you can use the adjustment option. So if you have virtual warehouses, multiple warehouses, so as you see here, I have this particular product available in my inventory system at 24 units. So the same availability can be controlled. So you can use a different warehouse, and you can tie that warehouse to the particular Amazon account, and you can have an independent warehouse to distribute the stock between these particular Amazon warehouses. Or if you have any eBay account or Etsy account, all you have to do is just add a few more warehouses, link your eBay and Etsy to those particular warehouses. You can control the stock availability to all these different warehouses. And in turn, it will apply these stock updates to these multiple listings. I mean, in these multiple websites, that is either eBay or Amazon or Etsy. And at the same time, Zoho Commerce will also be updated with your stock updated in this particular warehouse, which can be independently controlled over here. So I believe that was an insightful session. So this is all about Zoho Inventory and Amazon integration along with Zoho Commerce on a quick overview. So if you have any questions, you can just go ahead and post them in the questions bar available. I'll be happy to discuss.
So Salman, there's a question.
Sure.
So Alvaro, he's saying sometimes we sell products via FBA and FBM. Why can't they be mapped onto the same SKU? I think Vijay just answered that and the question.
Perfect. Actually, that's a really good
you,
question. This has been something thrown at us quite for some long time. So how we came up with a solution day before yesterday. Actually, it was bought in day before yesterday, where you can link your FBM listing with your FBA listing. So it can be controlled by the same SKU in your inventory. So the listings will be two different listings.
All right. Awesome. Can you link accounts?
Link two accounts to the Zoho inventory. I'm sorry,
Menachem. It's two accounts.
Oh, two accounts. I'm afraid you won't be able to link multiple Zoho.com accounts, or you cannot integrate a Zoho.com and Zoho.ca accounts together. However, we are looking into that. We look into a possibility to bring that in. I'm afraid we don't have an option to do that right now. But definitely, we have taken this up.
Can you integrate two Amazon accounts though? Like there was a question earlier, like Amazon US and Amazon Canada. I don't know. Like there was.
Yeah, exactly. So that's what I was saying. So okay. Amazon.com and .ca integration is something available to these different, edition-specific accounts due to a lot of tax constraints, GST in Canada.
Okay. All right.
Sales tax in the US.
So, two Amazon US accounts, is it possible? She is asking.
I'm afraid neither that would be possible right now.
Okay. All right. So I think that is a question.
Vijay, can you just quickly check if we can integrate two Amazon accounts?
Yeah. And one more question. If I change inventory level in Amazon and then press sync in Zoho, will Zoho's inventory level override the manual inventory change in Amazon?
Oh, wait, I'm sorry, I didn't see that question. Can you just repeat that?
If I change inventory level in Amazon and then press sync to Zoho inventory, will inventory level override the manual inventory change in Amazon?
Yeah, of course. So if you, if it is a FBA product, of course, the inventory is managed by the FBA merchant, that is Amazon itself. So they will keep the stock. That stock can be updated into your Amazon account, Amazon integration in Zoho Inventory. So you can click on the sync button inside Zoho Inventory and update that inventory. So the difference of the stock availability will be automatically bought in, and you can find the differences over there. However, if it is a MFN listing, Zoho Inventory will be controlling the complete stock. So even if you update the stock in Zoho in your Amazon account, it will not change any stock update, any stock inside Zoho Inventory. So Zoho Inventory would be the complete controller of the particular stock availability in your Amazon or any other particular accounts linked to it. It's totally again dependent on the particular warehouse stock availability as well.
All right. There's one more question. How would this work for a dropshipper or reseller who has like they don't have an inventory maintained?
Of course. So we can do that. Let me just project that question. So Jonathan, you can definitely do that. So this is done using the dropshipping dropshipping option available inside Zoho Inventory. So if a sales order comes in from your Zoho Commerce account, and if that is eligible for a drop shipment, you can directly confirm that and you can convert that into a drop shipment. So this drop shipment can be directly placed to the vendor. So there will not be, however, there will be no inventory impacts on your system. It will be directly sent out to your vendor as a drop shipment purchase order, and you can ship it directly from your vendor to the customer, and you can invoice your customer. So we have another question. Are you providing a recording of the session? Kritika, we are providing a recording of the session, right?
Yes, the session is being
perfect.
recorded. Tuesday,
Perfect.
you will get the recording.
Awesome. Oh, it seems like everybody would like to have a recording of the session. All right, so we have another question from Jennifer. My account is in Mexico, Amazon Mexico, but I have account in US and Canada stores. Can three together work with one account? I'm afraid that is not possible, Jennifer. You can integrate only Amazon.us. Amazon.com with the US accounts and Canada separately. So as I mentioned earlier. Need interface between inventory and Magento too. Of course, you can contact our support. We can help you with that. We have Amazon FBA and not all of the orders sync. How do resync orders?
As in, is it?
Oh, right. I believe they are saying they had some issues with or syncing in orders. So resyncing the orders wouldn't be a problem. All you have to do is you have to just find the right option available there and just click on resync. So you'll have an average timeline, right? I mean, you'll have the complete timeline of the multiple syncs that happened over the day or the past particular weeks, and you can just go ahead, find the right sync and just click on resync. It will reinitiate that particular sync, and anything that was missed over that particular sync, any orders or any products, will be automatically fetched in, and it will be created in your system. Yeah, of course. So if you would like to have Amazon integrated with your Zoho Commerce, that is, you want to control your stock between your Amazon and your Zoho Commerce at the same time, you definitely need Zoho Inventory to manage this. Can one set up two Amazon seller accounts? Yeah, you can set up. Let's hear from Bijoy if we can get to Amazon seller accounts. Can we just enable Bijoy? Can you just enable your mic?
One second. No, Bijoy is still on mute. That's not a problem, Salman. We can also always email them back with any clarifications.
All right. So if you have any issues, Vijay, you can just post that in the chat box also, so that everybody can see the answer to that.
Yeah. So, and regarding these two seller accounts, we will also email you once we have the answer.
Yeah, definitely. We'll have the answers posted over here, or we'll definitely send it over to you.
Because again, And the last question, I'm working with Mercado Libre in Mexico. Do you work with this marketplace?
Well, Mercado Libre again is an alternative to Zoho Commerce. You can definitely try out Zoho Commerce because Mercado Libre would require a connection in between Zoho Commerce and just like how Zoho Commerce and inventory work seamlessly together, you won't find that integration that seamless. But we do have a connector for that. Come at an extra cost. You can definitely try that out. Or else, if you are happy to migrate, we'd be happy to help you out with Zoho Commerce and Zoho Inventory for an integration.
You can always email. Do you have? I'll drop them your email address. Support at Zoho Inventory, right?
Yeah, exactly. It's support@zohoinventory.com.
So, any other question? Please do raise in the question tab so we can take it up.
Why it's not the same SKUs? I believe it was about the multiple accounts of Zoho and sorry, the Amazon accounts, right?
Yeah, I mean, we'll figure that out.
Perfect. So we're getting more questions. Okay, we have one from Maya,
Amaya.
Joy Maya. I have inventory into my Zoho One account. Zoho Inventory has the same scope of functionalities. Of course, the Zoho Inventory account that's a part of your Zoho One account has the same functionalities. You don't have to worry about that. You can just follow the same steps to integrate your account, and you can just work out your Amazon integration very well with the same account you have over there. It shouldn't cause you any trouble. If at all it causes any trouble, don't feel free to let us know. We'd be happy to help. We have a 24/5 support.
All right. Any more questions? I think all of that is done. Okay. Just project.
So I guess most of the questions here today were about Amazon. Quickly, all of a sudden, a huge spurge into Amazon.
Yeah, I mean, we also do integrate with eBay as well as Etsy. So I'm surprised like nobody wanted to know, but yeah. But that's
Yeah,
also there. Like Amazon does have a great market share there, and
of course, and also it is the same, pretty much the same setup, so it doesn't make much of a difference. So it's the very same procedure, very same form of listing. Even the linking process is very seamless, just like click, 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 and there
yeah.
you go.
Apurva's question is the process for integrating with Etsy similar to Amazon. Whatever you showed.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Apurva. So you won't have any much of a difference in this process. The same way Etsy will also bring in your products. Push your products into Zoho inventory once you integrate, and all those unconfirmed items over there. Those unconfirmed items will show you that the marketplace availability is on Etsy. All you have to do is just link it with the right item inside and associate a particular warehouse if you would like to, and you can control the stocks. Also, you can see the SKUs and the listing names, what you have in Etsy separately over there, just like how you saw how Amazon and Commerce are linked, are shown up, on top of each other. Similarly, it would have a third one which says Etsy.
There's a question in chat about integration with Shopify. You want to take it?
Yeah, sure. I believe Percy would be able to help you with that.
Yeah.
Lalit, so starting up a business, do you recommend setting up the products in Zoho inventory first, or do you put it on Amazon and import it to Zoho? That was a very good question. That is an amazing question.
The question
A lot of
Salman was
lot
waiting for.
of oh yeah, of course, because a lot of people ask this question, and I'd always ask you to create your products in Zoho inventory if you are selling it separately also, because most of the people, they have your Amazon account with a listing with the names and SKUs, which is completely not connected to what they sell on their Zoho Commerce account or their online stores, which is separate, or even in their real life business store. So if it is such a business, I would always suggest you to create your products in Zoho Inventory first, have your products listings created in Amazon or Etsy or eBay, wherever you would like to have it, and then create the integration. It will bring in all the products like a funnel and bring it into Zoho Inventory. You can just connect it in a few clicks, and you can also see the availability of the marketplaces. You can see all the multiple SKUs and everything. So it is the best if you have the products created in Zoho Inventory first, and then link it with these different listings in your multiple marketplaces. So Shane also has a question. So with the multiple warehouses, can we manage them as different prices per platform, that is Amazon and eBay? Of course, Shane. So if you might have noticed in the presentation, you might have seen Amazon had a particular pricing which was bought in along with the listing. That is unconfirmed item. So when we bought it inside, what we did was we just clicked on the update option, and we just updated the pricing as per how I need inside my Zoho inventory account. So similarly, eBay can have an independent pricing, Amazon can have an independent pricing, even your FBA listing can have an independent pricing, or even in your Zoho Commerce account, it can have an independent pricing. So each of the multiple platforms where you have hosted your products will all have an independent pricing. And of course, when you bring all these products together into Zoho inventory, the Zoho inventory listing itself will have a particular independent pricing. So it's all connected with that particular SKU inside Zoho inventory and the multiple SKUs available all around your different platforms.
Jenny Woodruff has a question.
I believe we're going by list. So let's take up Virginia's. Hi, Virginia. So where can I find manuals to sync Amazon with Zoho inventory? Of course, Virginia, you can find this
We have shared the
video.
link. We have shared the
Oh,
link.
perfect, perfect. So you can go to that link and find it, or else you can also go to our YouTube channel. You can search for Zoho inventory. You can find our YouTube channel. Inside, we have posted a way to, I mean, like a complete guide, like it's probably like a 10-minute guide where you can look at how to look at the video and understand how to connect your Amazon and Zoho inventory. You're welcome, Lilith. So Jenny says, I have a hybrid of products from both FBA and self-ship with integration. Okay, that's nice. And will I be notified, or can I set it up to be notified accordingly? Well, it's a bit of a confusing question. Of course. So self-ship, I believe you're referring to the FB, not the FBA, but the MFN. So merchant fulfill network products, that is MFN network products, can be bought in. So we just showed in the video how you can bring in both your FBA as well as an MFN listing. So this will help you to bring in your products, both of these different listings together. However, you will be associating one particular, like a warehouse to the FBA and the other one to the MFN. So MFN listings will be always having an independent um, stock as of what you have in your system. So that will be the stock that will be updated to your MFN listings, while FBA will be completely controlled by your Amazon, fulfilled by Amazon warehouse. However, if there are any differences in the stock, you can definitely have that, notified. I mean, so they'll be automatically fetched into your system. It will show you that there is a mismatch. So you can just see that, see to the mismatch of this particular uh, listings, and once you go to the system, you'll be able to find that mismatch. And all you have to do is just, make that adjustment over there. So it'll automatically show you what is the mismatch, and you can just write off that stock, or you can move it into a different account, or so on. So is there so Abhurva Chaudia has a question that says, is there a way to create purchase orders as inventory changes? Well, of course. So along with once the inventory changes, you'd be able to see in your reports, right? So you can definitely go ahead and create purchase orders, and of course you can set up reorder notifications. So reorder notifications will help you get updates on your stock availability, and it will help you get your right listings on your warehouse available stock and everything. So all you have to do is just look at your details over there, and you can just go ahead and create your purchase orders as per as of whatever inventory you have, and whenever it drops. Oh, perfect, Jenny. Glad to know that you got it. I thought I just over explained a little bit.
All right.
So I guess we have most of the questions. I mean, pretty much all the questions answered.
Yep, and I think we are 45 minutes into the session.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, and we have one more question.
Right. Right. Perfect.
Is there a way to do a trend analysis based on what products were sold in regards to the order?
Oh, we can do some polls, right? I mean, if they're still available.
Mm, can you hear me?
Yeah, of
Okay.
course.
There is one question. Is can you reorder based on trend analysis? Have you answered the question?
Trend analysis. Sorry, I did not see that question.
Yeah.
So, okay. Trend analysis, you can actually find which is the fastest moving product. So accordingly, you can advertise it better and so on. So of course, when it comes to advertising, we have launched a recent feature where you can integrate Zoho Inventory with Google Shopping. They can push your products. So according to your trend analysis, that is your higher sale and everything, you can definitely try out some advertisements based on that. So trend analysis, I believe that is what you're referring to. That is to see which product sells the most
No,
and
she wants to know to reorder.
to reorder. Okay. Apparently, we have an integration with Zoho Analytics, which might help you with this. Because in Zoho Analytics, you can create a particular integration where you can have all the products, you know, pushed into your analytics, basically all the sales details and everything. So there you can create a very good analytics based predictions. Basically, you can do a lot of forecasting over there, and accordingly, you can understand what to buy and how to put forth your inventory planning efforts and all that. So I would definitely ask you to try that out. So they do have a free plan from which you can start off with, and um, I guess the basic plan will help you out as well, pretty much to understand all of the different features they have. And their support team is really helpful to create or build reports for you. So I would suggest you should give a try to Zoho Analytics, and integration is available directly from Zoho Inventory. So the sales data is pushed right away.
Okay. We have again Meenachan Blanchman ask the same question. Uh, I think we will email you once we have the
Uh,
answer for this.
Sure, sure. I believe even Percy is not sure because we just had an
Yeah,
update yesterday. So I'll just make sure that you get an update on this.
yeah, we will like
So we
email
had
you
some recent
once.
updates that came in the past 2 days, that including the FBA and MFN linking and some advancements in the FBA system. So we just want to make sure that you can integrate multiple stores because we allow that in certain other integrations. So we just want to make sure that it works with Amazon as well. I just don't want to overpromise you, with all these promises that I'm going to give you. So we have from Anesu Nafi. Is there a way to set different warranty periods for serialized items in Zoho Inventory? Let's say 6 months, 12 months, and 36 months extended. Unless you, I'm afraid we don't have a warranty tracking at the moment. So serialized item can help you track the warranty in a way that when a customer comes to you, approaches you, you can search that particular item, you can search that particular customer detail, or your serial number to find out the invoice and find out the invoice date and calculate the warranty accordingly. But warranty management is not right now in our roadmap. This is something we'll take it up. We'll definitely take it up maybe next year. I'm afraid this year we don't have it in the roadmap, so this is definitely down. It's going to be there soon. but I can't assure you a timeline to that. But yeah, very interesting question.
Yeah. Uh, there is a question in chat from
Yeah,
Toddy.
what would be the best recommendation for custom design products? Of course, the composite items feature. So custom design products can be done inside the composite items feature. So we have a customer, for example, I don't want to take names. So we have a customer in the US working in the same way. So how they do is they have their products in Zoho inventory. So they purchase their multiple electronic components together, and so these are all different. So he have a really wide variety of goods which he sells, mostly like really complex electronic stuff. So what he does is he'll just use the composite item to create a particular composite item. And what he does is that he might have different specification for the same item. So when he completes the process, he will, change the number of quantity or the component in that particular composite item. When he bundles it, he'll he'll create the finished goods and he will sell it accordingly. Or else he also has a fixed composite item where the components stay the same, the number of units of components stay the same, and he sells it on his Zoho Commerce hosted site, and he's also planning to sell it on Amazon right now. So we do support such kind of business, and of course you can try this out with the composite item feature. I'd definitely ask you to try that out, and we can help you out with it. If you have any problems, you can just click on the chat option, just go ahead and chat with our superheroes out there who's going to help you every day. So of course they're going to help you out on that.
I think we are 52 minutes into this session. And any other questions you have, like feel free to email us. Just display the thank you slide so they have the contact information and stuff. So, but
Oh,
actually, I
of
can go
course,
ahead
of
and
course.
post it in the.
No, it's better to have it in the slide because people would like the
Yeah,
visual stuff more than.
yeah.
Right. So we have the slides coming up.
Yep.
Kritika, can you somehow try this out? Because I
Let's see
believe
it. Yeah, it's here. I can see it now.
you can see it.
Yep.
Oh, perfect. Okay, perfect.
So as you can see, you can, if you have any commerce related questions, marketing at Zoho Commerce, but I think today everybody is interested in inventory. I feel so left out. Uh, and any inventory related questions, support at zohoinventory.com. And yes, so please do write to us, and we will be sending out the recording by Tuesday. So thank you all for joining us today. It was wonderful having you. Thank you, Salman. Thank you so much. It was a really nice session.
Yeah, perfect.
All
Awesome. It was a really interesting session, I would say.
right. Yep. All
Thanks,
right. Thank
Kritika. Thanks,
you.
Vijay.
Yeah. Thank
I
you,
mean, yeah,
Bijoy.
Percy. So yeah, he loves to be called Percy.
Percy.
I
All
mean,
right.
all our customers know him as Percy. So I
All
would say
right.
Percy. Yeah.
Thank you, Percy. I mean, he was a superhero. He was like so quick. Um, Usually during webinars, we suffer to
And of course,
know
Satish.
anywhere. Yeah,
Satish was also answering a lot of questions out there.
yeah.
I see a lot of questions being answered by Satish over there in his.
Satish felt
Um,
left out after a point. He was like,
oh,
nobody
right.
cares
I
about
guess. I guess.
commerce.
No. Of course, people wanted to know how commerce, pushed in through
Yeah,
Amazon
yeah.
and
I mean,
every other
definitely,
integration. So,
definitely.
of course, they were all interested in that.
Yep. So I mean, this is all about the marketplace selling, and we do hope, like, a lot of you go in and set it up, and Salman will personally help you out if you have any problems.
Oh, right,
I
right.
will give you his direct
Well,
email
I'll be
address.
happy to do that. I'll be happy to do that. Shouldn't be a problem.
Yeah. So if you email to marketing at Zoho Commerce, you can directly reach me, and I can directly loop you in with Salman. So yes, thank you all very much. Bye bye.
Right. It is great. Yeah. Thank you all.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.